How's it going, everyone? It's Zerker, and we're back with another video. This time we're going to talk about manga unhauling. More specifically, manga that I am unhauling. It is something that I think a lot of collectors go through. Generally, they probably just do like a little bit here and there. Unfortunately for me, I let it get caught up to me, and now I am a little swamped with unhauling right now. I got quite a few series and single volumes and whatnot that I'm kind of going through and getting rid of. And I decided to take this opportunity to show what I'm getting rid of and maybe talk about why. So let's get started. I figured we'll start this off with something pretty simple, a short addition to my collection, and that is going to be volumes 1 and 2 here of Dungeon People. Quite honestly, I couldn't even finish reading all the way through volume 1 and just gave up on it. And it's a shame because I really wanted to like it. It has a pretty unique idea running for it. Essentially, our main character is a thief and her father goes missing in this dungeon, and she basically becomes the dungeon keeper or cleaner or maintainer of for it. And yeah, it's just a mystery about what happened to her father and her dealing in her everyday life, just like taking care of this dungeon, hiring monsters and mobs and everything for like to, you know, be in the dungeon. So just wasn't for me. I got really bored with it, so it's gotta get kicked out of the collection. Another series that was super short-lived in my collection, and unfortunately it was one I was really hyped up for and really excited to get into, but it just didn't work out for me. That is Rooster Fighter, volumes 1 through 3 here. I really wanted to like Rooster Fighter. I really did. Had such a cool idea. The artwork is actually really great, but I got bored. I read volume 1, a little bit of volume 2, and I didn't care anymore. I'm not even going to bother reading volume 3, so we're just going to get rid of it while we can, while it's still fresh. And yeah, it's a shame because I think it had such a huge promise to like deliver on like a really epic and like crazy story, but it just, in my opinion, it just fell flat. Following that up, we got another series that I was really into for like the first 4 volumes, maybe 5 volumes, and then I don't know, I feel like in manga format it didn't work for me, and I know there's an anime coming out for this later in the year or the following year, so I'm really looking forward to that, to see how they're gonna do and adapt it, because I think as the anime it has a lot of potential. And I am talking about Zom 100. I really wanted to like it. It has everything going for it. I just got super bored with it, and I think it's just the repetitive kind of nature that this style of manga has, where it's just kind of an event happens, they overcome it, they have a little slice of life moment, and then another event happens, they overcome it, another slice of life moment. And yeah, and there's a romance aspect to it that I feel like after, I don't know, I'm just gonna say I read about 5 volumes. After 5 volumes, it didn't really just seem to be progressing in any way. So yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Shame, because like every volume, every cover, every like color choice has been popping on this, and yeah, it's a shame because I really wanted it to like it. However, if it does get better, let me know down below, because if it does get better, I may keep it and just push through it until the better part. Yeah, right. But right now it's on the chopping block. Next up is another series that I was really hoping to collect and maintain and have, but after really looking at the cost of these last 2 volumes that I need, it just doesn't make sense for me to actually financially take this jump to actually get this series completed. And I've heard some mixed things about the story overall, and if I was just a collector in general, like where I just bought manga just to have it up and not read it, then this would stay. But I like to read it, and it has to be enjoyable, it has to be good. And if I'm getting mixed signals about it, I don't think I'm gonna like it. So I'm gonna cut my losses now while I still can. And I'm talking about Gunslinger Girl, volumes 1 through 12 here. And like I said, I'm only missing the last 2 volumes. They are the most expensive of the last 2 volumes. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it while I can and save myself the headache and heartbreak of destroying my bank account. Another series I was really trying to get into, especially with the singles, was Knights of Sidonia and the singles. However, I ended up deciding not to bother getting these anymore, mainly because I got the perfect editions. So yeah, I just decided it's time to get rid of them. I have the bigger ones in the better paper, bigger size and everything, so it's a shame. I was really close to actually getting this whole series in the singles, but I think it just makes sense to just get rid of them. I don't want to have duplicates of series and like in an omnibus and a single format. Like I had for a while, I had Flowers of Evil in the omnis, and then I had them for a while as well in the singles, and it just was eating up shelf space. So I just decided it's better off, in my opinion, just to get rid of the omnibus versions, because I liked the singles the way they looked a lot more. So pretty much same premise with Knights of Sidonia. I'm liking the perfect editions a little bit more, bigger page quality, better quality overall. And yeah, these last few volumes I need are actually pretty expensive too, and I just don't think they're worth the damage to the bank account. Talk about a series that was super hyped, super loved by the community, and it still is, but it's just one that I could not care for reading anymore. I do like the anime. The anime is enjoyable, so I'll still keep watching that. But Spy Family, oh my god, more like a sleeping family. This shit is boring me to death. And maybe it gets better. Like, I stopped reading at, I want to say volume 6, so maybe with volume 7 and 8, and I'm pretty sure 9 is coming out shortly, it gets better. But honestly, I don't give a damn. This is getting out of this collection. I just don't care anymore. The anime is doing really well. It's really well animated, top choice for the voice actors and everything. I'm enjoying that way more than these. Talking about another series that is just a stalling train wreck, in my opinion. It is Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. I got volumes 1 through 8 right now. This saddens me a little bit. I really liked the series at first. I really did. I thought I was going somewhere. But after 8 volumes, it just doesn't seem like their relationship between these two is progressing in any way that it should be. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Nagatoro and What's-His-Face have gone on dates multiple times now, and they're getting closer and closer. And these two are still afraid to even just look at each other after 8 volumes. So, you know, screw this. I'm getting rid of it. I'm tired of it. Done with it. All right. These next 2 series, they are completed, finished, and yeah, I don't like them. I don't like the mangas of them. There's a lot of things that I don't like. So we're gonna start with Mid Slayer, Snooze Slayer, Sleeper Slayer, Don't Give a Damn No More Slayer. I have all 23 volumes plus the water fire side story one that I didn't even bother reading. Look, Demon Slayer, you know, I'm giving a lot of crap, but it's not a bad series. You know, it's a great shonen series. It has a lot of great had a lot of great potential. I just feel like it just didn't live up to my personal expectations. I felt like the ending was rushed. I felt like What's-His-Face, the main character dude, I forget his name now, but I felt like there could have been a lot more and a lot more fluid progression to his ability of controlling fire and the fire dance or whatever that was called, as well as his water technique. Like, there could have been a huge and much better way of doing that instead of just rushing it to the point where this dude's like dying. But yeah, you know, like I said, I'm getting rid of it. It's already up on eBay. It's already been bidded on, so most likely it will be sold. So yeah, it's gone. And on top of that, I just don't like the spines. I think they look super boring, super dull. It's, in my opinion, typical for a lot of Viz stuff. It just seems like they don't put a lot of effort in making their spines and covers really stand out. So yeah, it's getting rid of. Get it out of here. Get it out! And lastly, this one, I just like the anime way more. Like, the anime is far superior, and the manga is just not that fun. Like, I stopped reading the manga. I was reading it, enjoying it, and then, you know, the anime started coming back, and then it was just, you know, the anime was better. So yeah, we got to get rid of Attack on Titan here. This is the full 1 through 34 plus the 1 or the 2 volumes of Lost Girls. Look, like I said, I prefer the anime for this way more. In fact, I do intend to purchase the Blu-ray, whatever, 4K, 5K, 8K, whatever editions they release in the future. I just like the anime more. I think it's really, really well done. You know, Mappa and Studio Wit did a fantastic job. But yeah, the manga, I just don't care for. The spines are fucking boring. They're worse than Demon Slayer, which I didn't think was even possible. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm just done with it. I don't care. So, and it's like 34, 36 volumes of free space. I'll take that. Yeah, but like, this is also just getting bidded on. So it's pretty much sold, and we just need to pack it up, get it protected, and shipped out. But yeah, get it out. But those are just some of the highlights that I have of what I'm getting rid of. I can do a couple more if people are interested about what I got, like some singles and duplicates that I've acquired over the years to complete various series. I can talk about that as well. In fact, I may just do that. That might be a fun one. But yeah, that's the Unhaul. That's the one that's happening right now. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.